Alright, let's do it. I'm super excited to get into this. So my Monopoly Fortnite game. Let's unbox this. I did already get into it and take the packaging off of a couple of things. There. It already looks so completely different. That's the board. Took the packaging off of these guys. So obviously instead of the normal cards, you have storm cards, you have chest cards, and you have property cards. Tilted, Polar Peak, Wailing Woods, some of the older places, which is awesome. Alright, directions. Not sure what these are. We're gonna have to read to know what those are. And I'm not sure what these are. I'm gonna have to read to figure that out as well. But what I love about this, oh, didn't see that before. Little stickers. We'll have to see what those are all about. What I love about this is I was wondering what the pieces were going to be in this game that you could be. And you can be any of these guys. I love it. These are like season 2s and maybe season 3s. Definitely older people. And then we're going to have to figure out what those are. Oh, those are clearly health, aren't they? Let's check out this board. I have not looked at this yet. Oh gosh. Awesome. So you still have a free parking. Your storm and your chest cards go here. Collect 2 HP. How funny. Shouldn't have my flash on. It'd be easier to see, I think. What is that? Oh, spikes. Spikes. Fire pit. Spikes. So there's no railroad anymore. Spikes, which I'm guessing are probably not a great thing. And fire pits, which give you health. Let's see. Punch out. HP chip. Okay, so those are health points. Drop from the battle bus. In this version of Monopoly, you don't start on go. Instead, at the beginning of the game, players take turns placing their character anywhere on the board. This makes it easier for players to spread out and try to avoid getting attacked early in the game. I love it. Okay, that's what our stickers are for the action die. Roll this along with the numbered die. On your turn, you'll move and you'll activate an action like setting off a boogie bomb or building a wall on the board that will force players to stop on that space. The storm approaches. Every time a player passes go, they must draw a storm card. The card will tell you which board space you must permanently cover with the deadly storm. Oh, okay. All right. Let's check out one of these storm cards. We still have to find out what that is for. Let's randomly pick one here. All other players take turns rolling the number die and pay that many HP to the bank. Okay. All other players take turns rolling the number die and pay that many HP to the bank. Oh, okay. Two of the same one there. Take the location card for the highest unclaimed property and place that location card storm side up on its space. Blur. Place this card face down on the jail space. Players may still be sent to jail but no longer need to pay or roll a 6 to get out. Okay. That's some of those. All other players take turns rolling the numbers die. Oh, we read that one. Okay. That's what some of those say. The first time you play, punch out each outfit and place it in a plastic stand. Oh, okay. That's what those are. And that must be the die we put the stickers on. And then there's our number die. Okay. Punch out each of the wall cards and fold them so they stand up. Oh, it's a wall. They're walls. How did I not know that? Craziness. Punch out each XP chip. Apply one label to each side of the action die in any arrangement. Alright. So we have loot chest. Just visiting, go to jail. Let's see what else we have here. Each player starts the game with 15 HP. Note, you can never have more than 15 HP. If you have 15 HP and any action requires you to collect more, do not collect any. Okay. Separately shuffle the loot. Separately shuffle the loot chest and storm cards and place them face down here. Okay. Place the HP chips within reach of all players. Play to win. Make your way around the board, claiming locations, battling your opponents, and avoiding the storm. The last player standing when all other players have run out of HP wins. Who goes first? The player who placed their character first goes first. Players continue to the left. On your turn, you will roll both dice and do the following in any order. Move your character forward the number of spaces rolled. Where did you land? Follow the rules of that board space. See the board spaces. Carry out the action. See the board spaces. Okay. Oh, okay. So they have... So you lose HP. It's blurry. You lose HP if you step on certain spaces. -2. -2. This one gives you 1, so that's what the fire pets do. Oh, that one's -3. Oh, bootleg is -4. So that means you're going to pay more. Okay. And the old dirty brown ones, remember the brown ones weren't worth anything? Except for my husband. He seems to be able to make $1 million off those brown ones. He's got it all figured out. The board space locations, unclaimed locations. When you land on a location that no player has claimed and that hasn't been taken by the storm, you may claim it for free. You don't need to pay anything. Take the location card. That would be one of those. When another player lands on this location, they must pay 1 HP to the bank. Oh, you have to pay 4 HP to the bank for that one. I'm so excited. I can't wait to play this. What if I run out of HP? As soon as you lose your last HP, you're out of the game. Do the following. Take your character off the board. Place any loot chest items you have onto the space where you lost your last HP. The next person to pass or land on that space picks them up. Oh, I love that. Sounds like somebody came along and collected your loot. I love it. Place any location cards you have on their matching board spaces. Storm side up. They've been taken by the storm. I am super excited to try this. Beef Boss started on go and rolled a 5 so they can place a wall on any of the highlighted spaces, including go. Oh boy. The action die. So that explains that. The action die lets you perform a special action on your turn. Make sure you complete the action you roll before the next player rolls the dice, or it's too late. When you roll bandages, collect 2 HP from the bank. Remember, you can never have more than 15. Oh, so this tells you what you do. So when you roll crosshairs, choose any player in your line of sight to pay 1 HP to the bank. A player is in your line of sight if they are on the same side of the board as you. That means when you are on a corner space, you have line of sight to 2 sides of the board. Check any loot chest items you have to see if you can modify your crosshairs action. Okay. When you roll a boogie bomb, I love that they put the boogie bomb in here. Awesome. When you roll a boogie bomb, all other players lose 1 HP to the bank, and all walls are destroyed. Whoa! Remove them from the board and put them in the wall card pile. When you roll a brick, move and complete the action of that space. Then place a wall standing up on any space in your path. Here's an example. Oh, and that's what we read before. That's easy enough. When you reach a space with a wall, no matter who placed it there, you must end your movement there and carry out the action of that space. Then remove the wall and put it in the wall card pile. When you're on a space with a wall, you can't be harmed by any action, die, or loot chest item attacks. You may remove a wall simply by reaching that space or by attacking it with any action, die, or loot chest item the same way you would attack another player. Here's an example of how to destroy a wall and why it matters which die you use first. In the example below, Funk Abs rolled a 5 and crosshairs. If he moves first, he will have to stop on the space with a wall that is only 3 spaces away. He'll end his turn there, remove the wall, and lose 2 HP for landing on a space where the storm has taken over. He could then attack Beef Boss with the crosshairs. However, if he uses his crosshairs first, he can destroy the wall, move his full roll of 5, and collect the location card for Snobby Shores. Ho-ho! Alright. Very interesting. So you need to be careful in which order you do that. I think that's everything. Spike Trap. You land here, pay 1 HP to the bank. Free parking, relax, nothing happens. Okay. If the storm has taken a go space. Okay. Well, that is the Monopoly Fortnite. I am super excited to try this.